Hi, welcome to this yoga stretch to release your stress. This practice is designed with intentional yoga stretches and breathing techniques to help you release your stress in your mind and in your body. Let's begin in a comfy seated position of your choice, closing your eyes and guiding your awareness inward. As you breathe in through your nose, notice any spots that you're holding any tension. And as you breathe out through your nose, release any tension in the body. Breathing in through the nose, noticing any tension. And breathing out slowly, releasing any tension in the body. As you slow down your breathing, call into something that you're grateful for. Notice how that feels in your body in this moment. Breathing it in through the nose. And slowly exhale, letting go. Now coming into tabletop, so stacking the shoulders right over your wrists and hips right over your knees. Inhale, chin up, belly to the ground, curl tailbone up into cow pose. Exhale, dip the chin in, round the spine, curl tailbone into cat pose. Inhale, shine chest forward, press through the hands and draw shoulder blades together into cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, shoulder blades draw away from each other into cat pose. Inhaling into cow pose and exhaling into cat pose. Just warming up the spine here. And breathe, finding a neutral spine into tabletop. On the exhale, push through your hands, bringing big toes to touch and knees slightly out into child's pose. Resting your forehead on the ground. And feel free to come back to this pose at any time during the practice. In this position, as you breathe in through your nose, imagine sending the breath into the low belly. Now breathe in, reaching towards the right through the fingertips, rooting down on the left hip as you extend to the left fingertips to feel a stretch on the left side ribs. Option to tent up on the fingertips, feeling a stretch on the armpits as you send the chest down towards the mat. Breathing here for just a moment. And on your next exhale, coming back to center. Breathe in here and reach towards the left side, extending through the fingertips. Root down on the right hip as you extend to the right fingertips to feel a stretch in the right side body. Again, option to tent up on the fingertips, feeling a stretch on the armpits, sending your chest towards the mat. Taking a few breaths here in this pose. And on your next exhale, coming back to center. Big breath in, rise up into tabletop pose. And breath out the nose here, just noticing how you feel. And inhale, curl the toes under and lifting the knees into down dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Pressing the hands, especially the thumbs and the pointer fingers and the knuckles into the earth to take the weight off the wrists. Exhale here. And as you connect to your breathing, bend into the right knee, straightening out the left and finding a nice stretch on the back of the left leg. Now bending into the left leg and straightening out the right, finding a nice stretch on the back of the right leg. Totally okay if your heels aren't touching the ground here. Starting to slowly cycle between bending one knee and straightening out the other to find a nice stretch in the back of the legs. And on your next inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, glide the foot in between the hands, stacking the front knee right over the ankle, and uncurl the toes in the back foot, pressing the shin and top of the foot into the mat. As you breathe in, pull your torso up and float the arms up, coming into low lunge Anjaneyasana. Exhale as you slowly swim the arms down by your sides. And breathe in, slowly rising the arms into the sky. Exhale, taking the arms down, linking your breath to the movement. And inhale, raising your arms up into the sky. Exhale, circle the top arms down and plant your hands onto the mat. Good, and breathe in, take the right leg back to meet the left into tabletop pose. Exhale here. Now inhale, curl the toes under, lifting your knees and seat up into downward facing dog. Take a cleansing exhale out through the nose. We're only here for a moment. Now breathe in, float the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, glide the left leg through into low lunge, stacking the knee right over the ankle. And uncurling the toes in the back foot, pressing the top of the foot and shin onto the mat. Inhale, lifting the torso up, coming into low lunge Anjaneyasana. Press down on the left foot to engage the leg. Exhale as you slowly swim the arms down by your sides. And breathing in, raising the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, taking the arms down by your sides, linking your breath to this movement. Inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, circle the top arms down and plant your hands onto the mat. Breathe in as you pull the navel in toward your spine. And breathe out, taking the left foot back to meet the right. And inhale, coming into your tabletop pose. Cleansing breath out through your nose. And breathe in, curl your toes under and lifting the hips up into downward facing dog. And breathe out here through the mouth, letting go. Good, now inhale, lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Glide the leg through and plant the foot in between the hands, stacking the knee right over the ankle. Pivot the back foot, taking it parallel to the back edge of the mat. And cartwheel your arms up, lifting your torso into Warrior Two pose. Try to see if you can rotate the back thigh in and front thigh out, finding energy in the legs. And on the inhale, take the right arm onto the front thigh and reach the arm forward into extended side angle. And spin the left ribs towards the ceiling, finding length in the ribs here. Breathing in. And exhale, circle the top arm down and planting the hands onto the mat. Inhale, take the right leg back into plank pose. And breathe out, pushing back into downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here, just checking in. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your nose. Breathe in, lift the left foot up into the sky, squaring the hips. And exhale, glide the foot in between the hands, planting the foot into the ground. Rotating the back foot, taking it parallel to the back edge of the mat. And breathe in, cartwheel the arms up, coming into Warrior Two pose. Finding strength in the legs as you rotate the back thigh in and front thigh out. And on the inhale, take the left arm onto the front thigh and reach the right arm forward, finding length in the ribs here as you spin the right ribs towards the sky. Breathing in. And breathe out as you circle the top arm down, planting your hands onto the mat here. Inhale, take the left leg back into plank pose. And breathe out, pushing back into downward facing dog. Breathe in and exhale as you take the knees to the ground and bring the big toes to touch into child's pose. Last child pose of the practice. Resting your forehead onto the ground, relaxing any tension in the jaw. Maybe take your arms into a cactus shape to relax the shoulder blades down. Just taking a moment to breathe. And on your inhale, push your torso up with your hands. Sitting back on your heels and taking one hip to the ground. As you swing your legs long onto the mat into staff pose or Dandasana. Flex the feet towards the sky. Breathe in as you root the sits bones, finding length in the spine. Exhale as you hinge at your hips, taking your hands to your thighs or shins. Totally okay if your hands aren't touching your feet here. Breathe in, finding length in the spine. And as you breathe out, see if you can hinge at the hips, bringing the chest a little closer to the thighs. Breathe into any tension in the hamstrings or in the back body. And on the inhale, slowly bring your torso up, taking your arms parallel to the ground. As you slowly roll your back vertebrae by vertebrae onto the mat. Exhale, taking your hands down by your sides. Breathe in, bending at your knees, taking the feet about hip width distance apart. And bring the right ankle to the left thigh, flexing at the foot, and stay here if the stretch feels good. Or if you'd like a deeper stretch, take your hands behind the left leg, pulling it towards your chest to get a stretch in the back leg. Extending the breath here in and out through your nose, and imagining sending the breath into the belly. And on your next exhale, slowly take your left foot back onto the earth. And bring the right foot back onto the earth too. Breathe in, taking the left foot onto the right thigh, flexing at the foot. And feel free to stay here if the stretch feels good. Or if you'd like a deeper stretch, inviting you to take your hands behind the right leg and pulling it towards your chest to get a nice stretch in the leg here. Try to extend your breath here, in and out through your nose, and imagine sending the breath into the belly. And on your next exhale, slowly take your right foot back onto the earth. And bring the left foot back onto the earth too. Just breathing slowly here, and imagine sending the breath into the belly. Now taking the knees into the chest. Bring your knees into your armpits. And take your elbows inside your knees, and as you hold to the outer edges of your feet, into happy baby pose. Maybe rocking back and forth to get a soothing low back massage. breathing into any tension. And when you're ready, release the hands and the feet down onto the mat. Let's take the feet as wide as the mat here, bending at your knees and knocking them in together to release the low back. Now I'll guide you through breathing exercises to release stress in the mind and in the body. We'll be breathing in for a count of 4 and breathing out for a count of 6 for 15 rounds. I'll guide you through it and let you know when to come out. Inviting you to take one hand onto your heart here and the other on your abdomen. Closing your eyes and guiding your attention to your breathing. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine sending the breath into the abdomen. And as you breathe out through the nose, imagine deflating the air from your belly, pulling the belly button to your spine. Breathing in through the nose, filling with air in the belly, feeling the hand rise. Breathing out through your nose, deflating the air in the belly, feeling the hand fall. Try not to move the hand on your chest as you breathe in and out through your nose. And taking a few breaths on your own, just like this. Now relax your shoulder blades down onto the ground, relaxing any tension in the jaw, and relaxing the muscles in your face. Let's begin breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last breath, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing your breath and taking it back to a natural breathing pace. Relaxing your hands by your sides and letting your legs go long onto the mat. Releasing and letting go in our final resting pose, Savasana. In this space, notice how you feel in this moment as you surrender in Savasana. We'll be here just for a moment, soaking in all the benefits of our practice. Beginning to deepen your breath, noticing any sounds around you, starting to inspire small movements in the fingers and in the toes, rolling over to your right side and using the arm as a pillow. Keeping your eyes closed here, and place your left arm onto the ground to help push yourself up into a seated position, taking your time. Once you're in your seated position, pressing your palms together in front of your heart as you dip your chin in. Take a moment to thank yourself for choosing to practice today. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. I'm grateful to share this with you. Namaste.